And welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania. Last time we made it through stages 9, we technically got to the end of 9 in the previous part, but we finished stage 9, and started 10 through 12, which weren't too terrible actually. This stage, on the other hand, is actually kind of terrible. I've actually been working on this for like an hour now. It's actually been almost an hour of attempts, and I decided to cut out a lot. I know I was originally not planning to cut out a lot of the failed parts, as it's sort of one of those games where you have to kind of learn as you go along, so I kind of wanted to keep in as much of that as possible. But it got to the point where it'd be literally like multiple videos of just me dying in this level over and over again, so I decided to actually cut it out. So this stage is definitely the toughest thing I've seen in possibly any old game, period, that isn't Battletoads. I mean, Battletoads is often put in a category of its own, but this game is like really not agreeing with me. Okay, so we were introduced to a new enemy, the Axe Armors, and they suck because they throw axes at you, as their name might imply, and the problem is they alternate between high and low. That's not the problem though. The problem is they're just generally kind of bad to avoid. They're like not easy to avoid. There, finally. So I finally looked up what those little 1, 2, and 3 power-ups do. They increase the amount of sub-weapons you can have on screen at a time, so we can actually have 3 holy waters on screen at once. Which means we can actually break the game a little bit, but hey, I don't really feel bad about it, to be honest. Like, my motto for games is I don't like to cheese games unless the game is just ridiculously difficult, and then I don't feel bad about it. That's my motto for how I feel about breaking video games, so to speak. You can also get a fixed 2 or 3 right there in that little crevice, FYI. Another axe armor here. I've actually kind of memorized the enemy layouts. That's literally how many times I've actually gone through this. It's pretty bad. And you know what, as much as I'm griping about the game, I don't even feel that terrible about it, because everyone gripes about this part of the game. This is literally the part of the game that everyone has trouble with, so I guess that makes me feel a little bit better about my own ability, but I also just want to be done with this at the same time. Does Holy Water does work on those. I couldn't actually tell if it was working. So there's a cross in there that works as a boomerang. The one kind of in the middle of the screen right now. I'm not gonna pick it up because Holy Water is good. And we have triple Holy Water, so yeah, that's not broken at all. But again, my motto is always, if a game tries to break me, then I don't feel bad breaking it back. And yay, speaking of breaking this, and breaking me, for that matter, this hallway is hell. Take you out in a somewhat undignified fashion, but hey, there should be one more axe armor. No, we're here. First try. Okay, so run over here in the middle, center it, and then just do this. This is literally the strat for this boss. I am not having any of this, I am just gonna do this. No shame, hashtag. That was death, / the Grim Reaper. And we used a quick kill. That is the quick kill. If you have triple shot, you can basically use Holy Water to just decimate death, ironically. And yeah, I don't have any regrets, I don't care. I want to be done with this game. Not going to lie. But yeah, that was like first try, wasn't it? Which is weird because literally it took me an hour of attempts to get to this point. But maybe I've just gotten better / I end up getting good luck. So I actually want the axe for this part. We got the giant bat, which is actually the first boss if you recall. And we also have bottomless pits. Now, this game actually does throw you a bone, which is nice. By that I mean, if you get to stage 18, which is the final stage, you actually get a free pass. You don't have to worry about anything. You can just restart from there. No problemo. I am picking that up, except it despawned. I'm not a happy camper about that. I'm actually okay with that, because I like the stopwatch, because the next room, 16 is like, eh. I feel like I can do okay at 16 on my own. I feel like I need the, the stopwatch for 17. Like, I feel like there's no way I'm actually gonna be able to make it through 17 on my own. What I was trying to do was actually hit it with the axe to stun it, and also still pick up the stopwatch. Okay, I will take it. I don't know how that happened, but I will still take it. Pick up this heart, definitely, because we got a pretty cruddy room here. And I actually walked straight into the ledge. Straight out the ledge, which was smooth. Yeah, everything hits like a truck in this area, for starters. This is like we're getting close. Why did I die there? I legitimately don't know why I died, because I was holding up. I've actually heard this happens periodically in this game, that sometimes the whole hold up. Oh, yeah, sometimes stairs are not cooperative, basically. I was actually just watching a bunch of Castlevania reviews before doing this session. But here's another thing, though. I actually feel a lot better now, because I have made progress. I don't care if I'm stuck on 16, 17... just 16 and 17, because we don't have to worry about 18, because there's a safe spot there. I made it through to 16, meaning I accomplished something, so I'm fine. I'm okay with that. That might sound weird. This is kind of how I operate. If I make a little bit of progress in a video, I'm okay with that. I can live with a little progress. Like, what actually bothers me is when I get stuck on a particular section of a game for like 20 minutes, and then no progress. Why'd that clip through me? I do not know, and the world will never know. I feel like the best strat for this is to just keep running, and not stop, except that guy is being super aggressive for some reason, all of a sudden. A giant bat. I just feel like the enemy placement in this game in general gets like really mean partway through it. Remember what I was just saying about the enemy placement getting really mean? Yeah. Case in point. Okay, so we are jumping over this gap, or getting hit and then sent to the abyss. That works too. But again, I feel like the thing about Castlevania 1 is it's not hard, it's frustrating. And I feel like I've talked about this, like during Donkey Kong Country 2, I feel like this came up. But to me, there is actually a subtle distinction between the two terms, because a game can be frustrating without being hard, and a game can be hard without being frustrating. Case in point. Enemies that have random patterns that you can't predict, and it can actually one-hit kill you if you get a bad pattern. Like the bats under the stage, you can't really even do anything about, because they are, you know, under the stage. Bosses, I feel like, are the least cheap part in this game, but just getting to the bosses is usually an exercise in frustration. Like, I don't know a good way to avoid that. That's the problem. First bat I can deal with. Second one, maybe just miss the platform entirely. Okay, that works too. I should pick up more hearts, because the stopwatch takes like, not 10, 5 hearts per use, which is actually kind of a lot. It is clever though, using a boss as a regular enemy for the final stage. I just wish it was better designed. Okay, so far so good. I don't know what this one's gonna do. It's gonna charge. Okay. So that's 16, right? Yeah, that's 16. Yeah, if you wait around too long, you get Fleamen and Hawks trying to kill you, so let's not sit around. I'm actually gonna use this. This is, I think, like the second to last screen or something. I need hearts. Because this room. I shouldn't have picked that up. Because this is the worst room in the game, probably. I can't go back and pick that up. Great. So yeah, if you have a stopwatch, that room is probably not a problem, but without a stopwatch, I don't know how you're supposed to deal with that. Is the problem. I don't know how I avoid that, also. Side note. Okay, that hit me. There's actually a pot roast in the wall right where I'm standing, below. I don't know how you're supposed to get it without getting killed by literally everything. So we're avoiding it. Actually, I don't even... Oh, we have to go down. Okay. I saw the stairs. Up the stairs we go. Jump before they can start flinging projectiles. Or at least too many projectiles. I just feel like, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm spoiled by modern Castlevanias. Okay, so down we go. And now, we got our final level. Problem. You know what the problem is, so I don't need to illustrate it, but enemies galore. So yeah, if we can make it to this section with the stopwatch, we'll actually be in a really good spot. The problem is actually making it with the stopwatch. Yeah, that's definitely goal number 1. Okay, so, hurry. So now I'm just gonna... Okay, I'm moving. We're going. Okay. We made it. Somehow, we made it. Okay, that was actually really funny. But hey, we gotta continue now. So, this is actually the final boss. Right here, you have a cross. Here, you have a whip upgrade. Here, you have another whip upgrade. No, it's a heart. There you have another whip upgrade. I know you can get holy water somewhere, but I don't know where. But hey, we're fighting Dracula. Oh, right there. So if you have a lot of hearts, you can actually do something really cool late into this fight, but I don't, so... my timing is bad, because I have never done this before. You basically have to jump over the fireballs and hit his head. That is the fight, in a nutshell. Now that's also easier said than done. One popular strat is actually, here. To basically pick up a sub. Obviously you want all the upgrades you can get, but you can also respawn that heart there, so you can actually just kind of cheese through this fight. If you go back down the stairs and basically pick up hearts over and over again. So wait till he raises his arm, then his head. Arm, head. Arm, head. How much am I doing? Oh, he sometimes will try to spawn on top of you, which is fun. Yeah, I have never done this before, so my timing is way off. I've also heard he can fake you out as well, which is bad. Okay, that worked. Not what I was going for, but cool. And dead. I'm gonna give it one more shot in this video, and then we'll end off. That should be enough time. I don't think I'm gonna win, but I want to give it one more shot in this video. Heart. Wow, we actually have a time limit, I just realized. So. He'll raise his arm, and then we jump. And he started despairing too fast. Okay, there we go. So I think this takes 16 hits? By the way, you have to be kind of on top of him to get the whole jumping strat to work. Or actually hitting him early also seems to work. Sort of, except not really. Okay, we're gonna try this boss in the next part, I think. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for the finale of Let's Play Castlevania.